Pay attention, you bastards.
Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul. We did not see this coming. For boxing fans, we did not see this coming at all. I was just doing a video about Gervonta Davis, about how he a crybaby, how he retiring, and how he a sucker basically. And he's one of my favorite current fighters going on today. That's fighting today. He's one of my favorite fighters. But him retiring early, I was like, man, you a sucker. Nigga, you a sucker, bro. But now that I see this, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. One time for Gervonta Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? One time for Jake Paul. One time for Jake Paul. Now, again, we did not see this coming. But this should be a good fight. This should be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? You got two skillful fighters. I know y'all like, man, Jake Paul, he ain't no fighter. I get it. I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all thinking. Like, man, Jake Paul, he ain't no real fighter. I get it. And he's not. He's not compared to Tank. But it may be a good fight. Because again, we gotta think about the size difference. We have to think about the size difference. We can't just go into the fight and say, yo, it's an automatic wash because Tank is a professional and Jake is not. We can't say that. Because there's weight classes for a reason. If you watch boxing, if you understand boxing, there's weight divisions for a reason. And even though Jake Paul is not one of them fighters like that, he still got the size. He still has the size. So we can't just say it ain't gonna be nothing. We can't say it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who y'all got. Come on. Get in the chat, let me know who y'all got. Listen, now, like I said, I did not see this coming. I didn't think that this was ever gonna be a thing. I mean, I heard they kind of hinted at it a little bit. Of course, Jake always calling people out, but it's just like, you know, and Tank still, he had his little thing is like, hint. But again, I did not see this coming. My opinion is, I think that, of course, Tank is going to take it, but I think that it's not going to be necessarily an easy fight, right? Skill level, don't get me wrong. On there, like, what the fuck? Skill level, of course, you got to give it to Tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give it to Tank. Skill level. Size-wise, is Tank going to be able to do hella damage on Jake? It's not happening. Tank is not about to do hella damage on that big-ass dude. You know what I'm saying? You talking about Tank is what, 135? Like 130? Like to a nigga who 200? We not talking about a street fight. You know what I'm saying? We not talking about a street fight. Maybe he could slip in. We're talking about putting gloves on. He's not going to do no damage like that. But I do think that Tank is definitely going to get some shots in. I don't see Jake landing a whole bunch of shots. If he lands some shots, it could do damage. It could do some damage because even though Tank is obviously way faster than Jake, it's still that size. It's still that size thing. It's still that size thing that makes it be like, man, hold on. What if he hits him with a boom? What if he hits him with one of those? Then what? Then what y'all gonna say? Imagine Jake getting in there and hitting Tank with one of them shots. Just imagine that happening. Let's think about this for a second. I know y'all like, man, nah, bro. You talking about a professional? You talking about a non-professional? Even though Jake is taking fights, it's like you're talking about a person who's not a professional to a person who's a professional. Now, again, you could look at that. You could look at that, or you could say to yourself, Size matters. Imagine this. Think about this for a second. They in the ring. Tank throwing what he throwing. But it's not hurting a big man like that. Think about this for a second, y'all. Tank is throwing what he throwing. He in there. Boom, 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 boom. He's in there, but it's not hurting him like that because he's a small guy. Then think about Jake just throw some wild shit. Think about this. He throws some wild ass. And think about it. He connect one good time. Night. Imagine that. Imagine Tank getting knocked out by a nigga who was on YouTube, blew up on YouTube, and started taking fights. I think that if he gets knocked out, this could change the trajectory of boxing. I'm calling it now. If Jake knocks Tank out, this could change the whole trajectory of boxing right now. And I'm calling it right now. So when you watch this shit back, give me my credit. And when I say change the trajectory of boxing, what I'm talking about is boxing is already fading out, right? Because UFC is just it's more gory. You know what I'm saying? So boxing has already it's kind of been fading out anyway. So imagine this fighter comes in there and knocks a boxer out, right? Now, what you're going to start seeing is more YouTubers coming into it. And you've already been seeing it. You're going to see more YouTubers coming in. You're going to see more UFC guys coming in, right? You're going to see more people coming into the sport of boxing, which is going to start making boxing more and more and more and more watered down. And when anything gets watered down, what happens? It starts to fade away. You know what I mean? Could this be the end of boxing? Could it be? Is boxing so watered down to the point where it's like, yo, they just throwing anybody in the ring? And if they throwing anybody in the ring and it goes left, this could be the end. Now, I want to be clear. I hope that Tank doesn't get in there and just be on some, scary shit. And I get it as Tank, but at the same time, Tank don't fight no nigga who's fucking what? How tall is Jake? Who fucking 6 feet, 200 plus. He's not fighting him. You know what I'm saying? That don't happen on a regular basis for Tank, right? Tank is a little dude. You're talking about a nigga who 5'6", 5'7", a buck 30, 35, soaking wet. Come on now. It don't happen. Come on. So again, man, this could go a lot of different ways. But I think that it's smart on Tank's end because this is what I see. I see Tank saying, I'm tired of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully, I'm tired of boxing. I don't really want to do this no more. I've already retired. You know what I'm saying? But if I can take a little exhibition and play around, you know what I'm saying? Play around real quick on some extra exhibition shit. I can go cop a big bag, but not have to really throw my body, you know what I'm saying? Take my body through this shit. Because we all know boxers, MMA guys, they take their body through the worst. We all know this, right? And that's why I say, could this be the end of boxing? Because I truly feel like this is a fight where Tank is like, I'm going to just go get the bag. We're going to put on the show. And it's similar to what I was saying with the Clarissa Shields, Layla Ali shit. I'm not, to be clear, because people was getting in my comments and, nigga, you crazy. Bro, to be clear, Layla Ali is about 50 years old. Ain't nothing she can do with somebody at the top of their game in their 20s or their 30s. Ain't nothing you can do with them. We live in this fantasy world. Even with Tyson hopped in with Jake, it's like, nigga, Ain't nothing you can really do. You know what I'm saying? Now, Tyson, maybe because he's Mike Tyson, the skill level's up there. But truthfully, there's nothing most people can do with somebody half their age. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. There's nothing you could really do. So when I be saying certain shit, that's really what I mean. That's really what I mean. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, this is going to be an exciting fight to see. It's going to be an exciting fight to see. Let me know who y'all got for real though. I really want to know who y'all got. You know what y'all thinking, because I'm like, man, this shit again. This shit could go either way. I personally think Tank is going to take it. I don't think they're going to be fighting for, like, all out fighting anyway. But I think that Tank is going to take. I don't see Tank saying, I'm about to get in there with an MMA guy, not MMA. I'm gonna get in there with a guy who's not really a professional like that, and I'm gonna just blow the fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him doing that personally. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't see this being a super easy fight if they were fighting for real, and I highly doubt they're fighting for real. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt it. But let me know how y'all feel about it. Get in them comments. As always, man, I appreciate the love and support, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, man. And again, let me get y'all real opinions on this. Because I think, again, like I said, this shit could go either way. Let me know who y'all going for. Do we got Gervonta Tank Davis, or do we got Jake Paul? Get in them comments, man. I'm going to catch you on the next one.